Hey guys, and welcome to the Louth Playgoers YouTube channel. My name's Philip Marshall Jr. This is Christopher Peters, and this is John Hewer. And today we're going to be giving you some advice on auditions. Now, specifically, this is for AmDram. We're not talking how to get into like drama school or professional jobs. This is for community theatre kind of stuff. I'll be doing it from an actor's perspective. John will be doing it from a director's perspective. Chris will be doing it from an MD's perspective. Let's get into it.
Tip number one, be loud and be big. A lot of people who turn to auditions think we're like watching a TV screen. We're not. It's far easier as a director to take a performance which is very, very big and very, very loud and tone it down, rather than a performance which is very quiet and we need to bring it up. Tip two, know your role. You can ask any director any kind of questions you have about the role coming up, and be sure that you do a little bit of research. It might help you a lot. Tip three, smile and try to relax. Often on stage, we are looking for people who give out lots of signs of pure confidence and enjoyment, particularly in amateur community shows. So please, 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 do smile. If you don't enjoy it, the audience probably won't either. Tip four, be prepared to adapt. The director may ask you to improvise a little bit or change the way you are delivering certain lines. This is normally a very good sign. They spotted some potential in you. So listen to them, act on them, and don't be afraid to get it wrong. And tip number five, make sure that you leave the room knowing you have delivered your best. There is nothing wrong with asking the director or anyone on the panel if you can go again.
Tip number one, make sure you warm up. Make sure you're comfortable in your voice and your voice is warm and ready to sing. Tip number two, make sure you've looked at the material and are comfortable with the material. There's nothing worse than someone coming into the audition and trying to blag it. Make sure you've looked at everything and are ready to commit. Tip number three, don't panic. Stay calm and relaxed. Make sure you're not tense so you can give your best performance to the panel. Tip number four, don't be scared if you're asked to try something new or show your range. It just means we've spotted some potential and want to see how far we can push your vocal range to try out different characters. Tip number five, be willing to try anything. Audition for any character you feel is possible and you think that you can vocally achieve.
Tip number one, relax. Nobody really enjoys the idea of an audition process, and nobody really likes the idea of being judged by a panel. But it's not that scary, and once that bit's over, all the fun can begin, so just relax and get through the audition. Tip two, be prepared but not over-prepared. Look at all the materials, learn the songs, but go into the audition with an open mind. The director might throw you a curveball, you might be asked to sing a different song, you might be asked to read from a different part of the script. If you go in completely prepared to do just one thing, the likelihood is that you might freeze up when asked to do something else. Tip number three, be willing to adapt and just go with the flow of the audition. Sometimes auditions get rather silly, and that is because the director is trying to push you out of your comfort zone and see how far they can get out of you. What you need to do is just go with it. If a director sees that you are just willing to do whatever is necessary to get the results, they are going to love you. I once got asked to perform a scene as if the other person was a dog. I don't know why, but I did, and I got the part. Tip number four, and this one is very, very important for amateur theatre, it's be honest. Be honest with your time commitment, what you're looking for, because it does make a huge difference 6 months down the line, that they can trust you and that you have been honest. But also be honest to yourself. Look at the roles available and honestly ask yourself, look in the mirror and go, can I play that role? Do I have that range? Because if you do go into an audition room saying, oh yeah, I can hit that really high note, but there's no way you can hit that note, you might look a bit silly. Tip number five, enjoy the experience. As hard as that may seem when you are being judged by a panel, it is really important. Talk to people, have fun with it, crack jokes, The more comfortable you are, the more fun you're having, the more fun everyone else around you is going to be having. And remember that you are probably auditioning for this, not just the show, but also the society that comes with it. And these people are probably going to be your friends, your co-stars. So enjoy making new friends. So there you have it, 15 really quick tips from myself, Chris and John. Hopefully that will help if you want to audition for the Louth Playgoers. This weekend coming up will be the Shrek auditions. It starts on the Monday and on the Sunday, and I think it goes on to Monday, Tuesday. So if you want to come and audition for our society, then Shrek is probably the perfect entry point coming up. But yeah, until then, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay safe, stay amazing, and until next time, see ya.